Leave no trace. Oh, my baby sanderlings. See them? This is the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Loch Alvie. One of Scotland's gems, one of Speyside's gems. Oh, it's a magical place. Beautiful shoreline, water's down about a foot. Water's crystal clear. It's normally quite peaty up here, but this one's in particular, it's quite clear because it's straight off the mountain. It's a beautiful loch, there's a lovely bridge over there. There's a little owl box here. Get this for a clearing, for a camp, for a wild camp. There used to be an odd osprey would stop by here. They still do, just it's no longer a supplemented fishery. See the owl box? I make these. Not made one for a while, but I have made them in the past. Put them up. What's nice to see here, apart from that little stone fireplace, there's no litter anywhere, none. Which is good. It's a beautiful spot. It's a nice day. Probably go in my bum. I've got a pair of old brown working shoes on because I'm doing a bit. Ah, there we go. See how crystal the water is. See? Phenomenal clarity. Great to see. And I just clear under here. I'm not bothered if my feet get wet. Look at this. Look how beautiful that is. There's a house over there. Tinto, Brian, that's Iona Islands fishery. I know Iona. Yeah, this is gorgeous. This is full of all sorts. Well done, Willie. Glen Shee. I wonder if you did the Cairnwell and maybe Glasmall, or one of the Cairnwell 3. The Cairnwell's the nearest Munro, it's one of the most accessible Munros in Scotland. It's right in the roadside, so it's an immediate start. Takes you up into the loop. It's like a circular. It's almost like a caldera of a volcano if you look at it from the outside. But good on you, mate. This is a little bit of brain healing time for me. Rough couple of days on the road. So this is the medicine. A couple of swans feeding away over there in the distance. I've got a couple of nests to check that I've got marked. I found two beautiful little birds, little finches. Dead, two of them lying together, very, very strange, just lying there on a patio. So I'm going to see what's up with them. Might have been a wee mite or something. But this is beautiful. This is a great walk as well, all of this. It's not massively high, but it's very, very accessible. And if you just go summit to summit to summit, it's quite rolling. Again, there's no litter anywhere, look. It all blows in here, right? And it's just not there. It's been well cleaned. You know, the estates that manage this place really, really take a lot of pride in it. Well, from my point of view, they do. From what I see, they do, and rightfully so. It's a beautiful place. What you will see is old sawn trees and stuff, right? That's historic damage from when this was exploited as a top-class pike fishery in the early part of the 2000s by a guy from London who became a guide up here. I won't name him. I know him. It was hammered to death. You know, he made a business out of it, and you know, it's old news now. And it declined rapidly. And by posting pictures of big fish from other places and claiming them to be from here, what ultimately happened was pikers en masse descended on Loch Alvie, and it got butchered. Firewood, swims getting cut into the trees, and the fishing declined rapidly because it was out of control. There was way too much pressure on it, and it's made a moderate recovery. But when these waters get unravelled as top class pike fisheries, they only ever last for 1 or 2 seasons. Big pike don't take pressure well. I'm a pike angler, always have been, and they don't take pressure too well. You know, repeatedly targeting them is not the way to successfully preserve and manage them. But everybody's different. Someone's idea of something's different from mine. So it got hammered, and then they stopped the fishing and all the rest of it, and there was all sorts of carry on. But it's still a great water, you know. It's just, it will never ever be a shadow of, you know, it will never be in the realms of what it was. It's a shadow of what it used to be, and that's just life. If you exploit anything enough, you know, it won't recover. You'll destroy it. Big pike thrive in neglect. But it's a beautiful, beautiful fishery. It really, really is. It's stunning. I mean, the water looks like gin today out there. Great for a paddleboard. Bit of kayak. Again, paddleboarding and kayaking, leave no trace. People go out, someone moans about it. They're on the water and they're off the water and they're away home. What have they done? Nothing. So why is it an issue? Access should never be an issue as long as it's conducted correctly, but people are off their nuts, they're crazy. Anyway, so it's a beautiful wee path. Gorgeous. You can cycle in from Newton Moor or Canusie or Linshat or Alvie Moor. Anywhere really. Glasmall, Willie, was it Glasmall maybe? It's a lovely walk out. I did it last winter, -18 it was. My brain literally froze inside my coconut. It wasn't my brightest idea. But hey, you've got to test yourself. This is just stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Guys, Big Brian's a moderator on my channel, Brian and Davy Milne. Brian's doing a little charitable fundraiser just now. He's putting himself through his paces, 150 miler. If anybody knows about his journey, he's got himself into phenomenal shape. You know, he's turned it around, turned his whole life around very, very rapidly. I'm going to share the link when I get finished, and you know, you could throw a quid his way. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Been very supportive of me in the past and still is, so it'd be nice to return the favour and get it some coverage. He's really training hard, and he's sorted out a lot of things in his life, he'll not mind me saying, that were causing him issue and getting him unfit, and more importantly getting him mentally unfit. And he's now corrected that and redressed the balance in his favour, and his life's improved dramatically, and that's absolutely commendable. That's phenomenal. That's the nuts and bolts of this channel, about making the changes, and he's a absolute living example of what can be achieved. So hats off to the big fella, the thin red line, for anyone that wonders. So aye, that's good. That's a really good thing. We'll get some coverage on that. Well, I'm just going to go a wee walk and admire the scenery just now before I go to my next wee job. Might just sit here in this log and listen to these birds singing, and hopefully one lands in my head and sings right in my ear, because that's my idea of heaven. That's my idea of heaven. So I'll get the link shared, guys, and I'll have it in my Facebook as well. I'll have it on my Facebook and any other thing that I can do, and we'll get the big man some help hitting his targets, because he has made some incredible changes. I get regular updates for Brian, and what a difference. Shedding the weight, trimming up, you know, getting the muscle back, and just getting the clarity back, the mind clarity. You cannot put a price on, you know, shedding a couple of pounds and just looking at the mirror and liking what you see looking back. That alone is worth its weight in gold. It makes you feel so good when you see the results of your hard work and cutting out the crap and stepping away from anything that's derailing you. It's so important. And I've been privy to Brian's journey, and you know, I get the updates off him, and I'm just like, ah, well done, mate. You know, you don't need to hear it from me. Just take a look at yourself and pat yourself on the back. Takes guts to first of all admit that, you know, you have let your guard down and let things slip, and then the fight back's doubly hard the next time round. So proud to say he's part of the team. There you go, guys. Enjoy that view. It's bloody gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I love Scotland. I love this part of Scotland. Speyside. I love the Northwest Highlands, as you know. This is just, I don't know, something magical about it. I'm in here in the shade because I'm a half Celt, so I kind of burn from the outside in. Get a stay at me. Got my Clark's shoes on. Don't think they've got any grips left. Who cares? Well, I might just get a wee seat here, and I'll wish you well and catch up later on. Okay doke, guys. Have a good day.